program here, we're trying to get our kids ready for the real world. We're trying to teach them a skill, a trade. They can do this for a living, or they can just do it to work around the house on the farm. You can broaden your horizons as many ways as you want with this. You can fix stuff, build stuff, fall back on it if something don't work out for you on your other career choice, and you can make a good living with it. My dad, he welded a lot, and he was in maintenance and all that, and I just fell into it, and a guy named Mike Lanzer, which built this deal here at Crescent City, I went into the welding field and learned the correct way of how to do everything, and when I graduated high school 20-something years ago, I've been doing this ever since I graduated high school, made a good living at it. And I'd like to show and teach people to where they can make a living at it if they would like. And then when we build stuff, they have hands-on, and I have some students that they work better hands-on than with a book, and you show them a picture or show them how to do it, and their faces light up. I mean, anybody that welds, you know you got to start at the bottom, get to the top. Pad welding, you're sitting there, you weld, but then we build a grill, we build a toolbox, we build a fish skinning table, their face lights up, they're happy, and they don't want to leave your class, they want to be here all day. But you got to go to the math class and English and all that good stuff. But they love it so far, and they're doing real good. And I believe when they leave here, my seniors, when they leave, they will be certified welders, and they'll be ready for the workforce in the real world. Some of them's going to be doing a pad weld for practicing for their certification. They'll be welding a single V with a backing strip with a 7018. They'll be welding flat, horizontal, vertical, and overhead. Some of them's going to be welding on a firebox. We build big smokers and grills. Some's going to be cutting doors in a grill. We've got 3 grill jobs going on, 1 trailer job, 1 firebox, and we are practicing for our certification. This is a finished product right here that the students built. It's a grill smoker. We have a firebox, we got a baffle. You build your fire in, your heat comes around, comes back out. Right here's our drafting, and you just put it in and cook it. You can walk away, never catch on fire. And if you're cooking something good and juicy and you got a lot of juice in there, you can open your valve and drain your juice out. Then we got us a 2-burner fryer up here. We can grill ribs and fry French fries or whatever you want to do. But the kids built this, and we cooked on it a blue million times. Worked very good. Well, you have 3 different instructional certification. You have 3 different steps. You can do an F1, F2, no, I'm sorry, it's a G1, G3, or G4. It's a grooved flat, grooved vertical, or grooved overhead. If you do G1, that's a grooved flat, you're only certified for flat position and structural steel. If you do a 3, that's vertical, you're flat vertical, but if you do overhead, which is the hardest one, you're certified in all of it. So what I tell my students, I mean, we practice it, we do the bend test, or you can call it the heartbreaker, because when you break it, it breaks your heart. I mean, the real world. And our kids we've been doing it today earlier, and we've had 1 breakout. Everybody's been passing, doing good, and certification times comes, my seniors will be certified welders when they leave here. This is one of our welding booths. We have the welding strip curtain here to keep the arc back and the spark, so when you come in, we have our tables right here. Our tables move left and right, up and down. We have our ventilation system right here, sucks all our fumes out. We have our overhead, and you can even get comfortable. We got a seat so you can be comfortable when you weld. This comes up and down, ventilation. Pretty nice little weld booth for them to do their projects in. It helps them. I treat them like employees. If you go to work, you got to be at work from 7 to 3:30. I mean, normal 8-hour day. My students are supposed to be here at 7:45, and if they get here at 7:51, you're late. This is the real world. I tell them that. I'm teaching them how to become responsible. And believe it or not, in my class, we yes sir, no sir, yes ma'am, no ma'am. I mean, they don't even have that no more these days. When my students ask me a question, I answer them, yes sir, how can I help you? And if you talk like that to them, you can see, or you'll see here, and look, they're very nice, respectable kids. I mean, where I come from, it was yes sir, no sir, yes ma'am, no ma'am, and that's gone from the world today. And well, like my age group and the people that I grew up with, we're all retiring. So when these kids leave this class, this is what's going to be building our future right here.